Alright lads, if you saw my last upload, that was the room tour of Dave I'm a Game Geek's game room. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. It is the greatest game room I've ever seen in someone's home. I literally dropped to my knees when I first saw it. I'd gone round there to pilfer a load of original Xbox games. He's getting rid of his OG collection, God knows why. Most of it is keeping some. But he said that if I wanted to come round and you know, buy some off him, I could do that, and he's given me a fantastic deal on this bunch of games. I just went round there and just filled my sack, yeah, as it were. Brilliant game room. The room tour is on my channel already. I'll put a link in the low bar or on the screen somewhere here. Go here to see the room tour that I have done at his house. It's amazing. What a collection. What a setup. Yeah, the lighting's not brilliant, but you can get a good look at that setup there, and I'll definitely be going back there, Dave. Yes, we have unfinished business and many games to play. What a game room. But yeah, he's getting rid of his OG stuff, some of it at least, and I have gone and liberated his shelves of some games. Now, if I'd have gone round there several months ago, I'd have been coming back with bin bags full of stuff. I mean, I've been doing a lot of collecting for the OG recently, and he had a great selection there. And like I said, yeah, if this trade or sale, whatever, had been done a few months back, I'd have come back with a hell of a lot more. As it was, this is what I have got. So let me try and hold these up, show you just what I've got, numerically at least. Right, okay, so we've got all these. Oh my god. Right, so let's just get crack off straight on. So we've got Superman, Man of Steel. Apparently this is really shit. It's part of the reason why I got it, just so I could see how bad it was. Yeah, Superman. Let's see what it's like. It can't be any worse than another superhero game that I picked up recently. I'll show that at the end of the video. But yeah, Superman, Man of Steel there. Nice and complete. I am a little bit anal about the OG collection. It has to be complete, and Dave did have some stellar titles that weren't complete, so I kind of left them there. And he was saying, well, just take it and you can go and find a manual later. And he's right, but I don't tend to come across loose manuals too often. But yeah, so but anyway, what a selection this is. Overall, we have Terminator 3 Redemption. Don't know much about this game. I believe it is a first-person shooter with Terminator-style stuff in it. So we got that, Redemption. We've got Midtown Madness 3. Looks pretty fun. We've got Rally Fusion. Do like me rally games. We've got Predator Concrete Jungle. We've got Soldier of Fortune 2. Double Helix. Haven't played any of the Soldier of Fortune games. Dave was telling me this is one of his favourite games from the system, so definitely happy to give that a go. Some nice FPS action. We've got Puyo Pop Fever. Used to be a big fan of Columns back in the day. Haven't played much any more recent kind of you know, bubble pop type games or whatever, but nice to have that on the OG. Puyo Pop Fever. I don't see that around in the wild. No, I don't. Otherwise I'd have picked it up by now probably. It doesn't go for a lot when you do find it, but you don't see it around much. We've got Sonic Riders. Another good kart game. We've got Street Fighter, the Anniversary Collection. Used to be a big fan of Street Fighter back in the day. Haven't played it a lot recently, but it's nice to have this in the collection. It also does have Street Fighter 3 on there, which I haven't played a lot of. But certainly like the look of. So yeah, definitely happy to have this, if only for Street Fighter 3. So yeah, pretty cool to have that. Nice. We've got Crash Nitro Kart. I do love a good kart racer. And the Crash games are usually pretty quality. I'm sure this will be a decent racer. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but nice to have that. Now then, we've got Sphinx. This is a very interesting looking platformer, which I'd kind of forgotten about. It hadn't been on my radar. I forgot it existed. Obviously I knew about it, but yeah, I haven't been looking for it. Otherwise I would have had this one by now too. So nice to finally get Sphinx. And in this bundle that Dave gave me a very good deal on, so thanks Dave for that. We've got Spike Out Battle Street. I already had a copy of this, but my other copy didn't have the manual, so this one now is an upgrade and I have a complete copy to satisfy my OG OCD. It's funny, I'm not the most OCD person anywhere else in my life. The bedroom's a fucking tip, but no, this has got to be complete in alphabetical, all the rest of it. We've got Micro Machines there. Been wanting to pick up that for a little while, but just never got around to it. So nice to have Micro Machines. We have, oh, this is a good one. Really happy to have this finally. We have Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. I already had the sequel to this, but now I can start with the first one. And this is supposed to be a pretty sweet game. As you can see there, somebody, if it is Dave, found that for £1.50 in a charity shop. That's a good find. So that's going up in price. That's around a tenner fairly often on the old Fleabay. Not that you should go by that as a price guide, but you know, people do. It's shorthand, isn't it? But £1.50 in a charity shop, not bad. It's supposed to be a sweet game. Happy to have that. And this is an upgrade as well. We've got Amped. I already had this, but I had the Classics edition, which I hate. That shrunken artwork that looks like a sticker plastered onto a generic box. No, so that's really nice to be able to upgrade to the proper version of Amped. I do really like that game. Very relaxing. We've got Batman: The Rise of Sin Tzu. Don't know anything about this. It might be a load of crap. Who knows? But cool artwork, and it's Batman. There's a chance it's alright, we'll see. Nice to have it in the collection anyway. If I don't wreck the disc. There we go. Now we have, oh now this one's pretty collectible. It's a good one to have in the collection. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dawn of Destiny. It's a card-based battler. I haven't historically had any interest in these types of games, but I will certainly give this a crack and see what it's all about. But yeah, very collectible. You don't see this around. I've never seen it in the wild. I don't know how much it'd go for in the wild, but nice to tick that off the list, and yeah, I'll certainly see what that's all about. Then, after all that was put to one side, Dave threw this one on top of it, and it is Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. I'm intrigued to play this. I enjoyed the first one, never got around to this. The reason I didn't pick it up myself first is because it was incomplete, and there, me being an anal motherfucker, says no, I'll leave it, you're alright, thank you, but I need complete. And he said, look, just take it, look for a manual later down the line. So that's what I'm going to do with Dark Alliance 2. And then the final one from Dave, I'm a Game Geek, is this one. It's Malice. Now I already actually had this. Adam Koralik got me a load of NTSC exclusives and brought them over here when he came to visit recently, and one of those was an NTSC version of Malice, because the PAL version is pretty hard to come by. Most of the versions you'll see are kind of German variants or whatever. The English version of PAL Malice is not easy to come by at all, so I was content to stick with the NTSC version. But yeah, lo and behold, there it was, sat on Dave's shelf. Obviously, as you can see, two different artworks there. But I have to say again, the anal collector in me is happy to have the PAL version, even though it makes absolutely no difference whatsoever to the gameplay, to the experience of this game. It's just nice to have the PAL version, cause reasons, I don't know. But yeah, there it is. So that's nice to have. So thank you very much, Dave. You have been more than fair with that little lot. Thank you so much, and thanks for showing me around your game room. That was something else. Definitely need to go back there and have a few sessions on the old, well, everything you'll see. Like I said, this is the game room tour. Go and look at that video after you've seen this, if you haven't seen that one already. One last pickup. I didn't get this from Dave, got this online, and it is Batman Dark Tomorrow. Yeah, well, it's quite collectible. It's pretty uncommon. Some people are asking around 20 quid on eBay. I don't know if it's one of those ones that will keep going up, or maybe it'll get found out. Because the fact is, this game is shite. yeah, maybe quite collectible. You don't want to be paying collector fee prices for it. I got this for £4, so I was quite happy to tick it off the list for £4. It's nice to have. I tried it. It's not good. You know, there's weird camera shifts that make the controlling of the character awkward. You can't do some of the moves that you're supposed to do, like the bat swing. You just keep crashing into the side of buildings, and it's just really difficult to control. It's a bag of ass, I'm afraid, but quite collectible. So for that regard, I'm happy to have it. As a game, no, unnecessary. So, but Jesus Christ, that is a nice little haul there, and yeah, it's going to be an entire shelving unit now that is OG. Must be getting close to the end of the OG collection. Now, I've said that a few times, but it's got to be the case now, surely. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and thanks to Dave, I'm a Game Geek. And again, go look at his channel. Doesn't make a hell of a lot of videos, but he's an okay guy, so go check him out. And go check out the room tour if you haven't already. Alright, I think